Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid taking on Chelsea.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Gullit. Vieira. Now with Saka. Can they forge ahead? And the penalty is given. The referee right on the spot. And now a chance for them to take the lead here. Morientes! And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Now, options are plenty. Guimaraes. Morientes. Rafinha. On to Morientes. Oh, big chance. Oh, still not away. And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
The keeper can't do much more, can he? That was an excellent save to start with.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Dembele. And on to Beckham. And here's Cunha. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. And continues his run. And he's broken free. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Well, the action continues, and Chelsea are accelerating away from their opponents, it seems. Mateus Cunha. Rafinha. Did well to win the ball back. Morientes. Fernando Morientes. And can he take the chance? The first half here comes to an end. Well, off and running again, and it was a sublime performance by Chelsea in the first half. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? Free kick to Chelsea. Out of play for what will be a Chelsea throw. Dumfries. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be Yapstam. On to Saka. Beckham. Bruno Guimaraes. Clever defending. He's got to score! Well, just the tackle that was needed. Rafinha. Now with Morientes. Here's Rafinha. Well, it could be on for him here. And a solid stop there. Well, no danger now. Ruud Gullit. Dembele. Now with Saka. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Could be! Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Fernando Morientes. And winning it back. Rafinha. Gullit. Dembele on the ball. On to Saka. Real chance. And fired against the crossbar. And eventually into the grateful grasp of the final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
You're absolutely right. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before...
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid facing Barcelona.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
He made good progress there. Oh, could be. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Dumfries. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Oh, this could be the equaliser. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long. And this match is level again.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Kenan Yildiz. Really good challenge. Real find themselves in a position of menace. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, just look at this. He couldn't have placed it any better, could he? The keeper had absolutely no chance there.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Gullit. Here's Rafinha. Top-class defending. Mateus Cunha. Saka. Attacking possibilities for Real. In with a chance. Well, wasted opportunity here. Would have been a decent chance, but offside the verdict. Van de Ven. Ian Rush. Rafinha. Well, inching towards half-time. Real Madrid hold the advantage. What strikes you about the performance so far?
Yeah, it's certainly been an open game, but on the balance of play, I think they do deserve their lead. They just have that little bit more creativity, particularly in the wide areas.
Oh, surely. Oh, it's a wild, wild finish. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 3 minutes to be added on. Good-looking sequence. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Substitution time it is here. Well, back underway with Barca hoping to find an effective route back into the game. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. A short free kick this time. Stam. Back now to the goalkeeper. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Stam. Now with Beckham. Saka. Oh, chance! Now they can reset the defence. Bukayo Saka. Beckham. Really have to get it spot on to finish from there, and it was miles off target.
Well, maybe not the right choice there. That's a poor effort.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Into the final 20 minutes. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Rafinha. Dembele. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Not an effort he's going to enjoy watching back later.
It's not a good shot, is it? That wasn't the right option.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Now in a more than decent position. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
And they will make the change now. Underway again with the score at 3-1. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Out of play then. Barcelona throw coming up. Declan Rice. Joe Cole. And not quite the attempt that was required.
Well, it's not a bad effort, but they do need more.
Vitor Ferreira. Now with Beckham. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
It was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Paris Saint-Germain and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks Derek as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid, but play is halted this time. Free kick. Julie. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Dembele. Bukayo Saka. Kaut. Mateus Cunha. Well, so close in the end, and from such a long way out.
Yeah, you're right, Derek. From there, that was a really good effort.
Kaut. Zico. Rafinha. Saka. A real opening now. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Eusebio. De Kaut. Now with Kaut. And can they prise them open now? Scope for another goal. Now they can reorganise. Chance for the leveller. It's gone in. A goal for PSG beyond the goalkeeper to square things up.
Well, he's got to get more distance on that clearance. It's a poor way to concede a goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Rafinha. Dembele. Can they set up a chance? Can they forge ahead? And a goal here! Well, it took a definite nick, and nothing the keeper could do about it whatsoever.
Well, let's take another look, and there's the deflection. And from that moment on, the keeper had no chance, did he?
So PSG restart the game. Can they come up with the right answer? And with that, the first half draws to a close. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. David Beckham. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that.
Well, here it is again, and wow, just take a look at this. He's absolutely nailed this one. What a strike that is from distance.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Mateus Cunha. Bukayo Saka. And a strong tackle. Kaut. Well, very effective play in possession. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. So a personnel change then. Cleared away comprehensively. Musiala. Now with Musiala. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Chance here. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Just 15 minutes remaining. Eusebio. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. Well, close to the end of this contest, and Real Madrid absolutely cruising. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances.
Oh, and it goes! Sensational strike! And now he deserves to celebrate!
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
Here it is now, a substitution. So the current scoreline, 4-2. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Chelsea, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Well, they keep passing away. Can they fashion a chance? There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Gullit. Well, showing good vision. Theo Hernandez. Patrick Vieira. Ronaldo. Well, still a chance. Well, nothing comes of it. Virgil van Dijk. Gullit. And on to Toure. Ruud Gullit. Vieira. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Well, almost at half-time here, and it's Chelsea on top. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts as regards what they've put into the game. This could level it, and a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, here it is again. Saka's cross is asking somebody to get on the end of it, but the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
So back underway following the equaliser. Gianluca Zambrotta. Patrick Vieira. Johan Cruyff. Showing good situational awareness. The first half here comes to an end. So all even here. Who might produce that match-winning moment? So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. And keeping it out. Ronaldo. Van Basten. Jaap Stam. Oh, he's given it away. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Could cross it in here. Well, good idea. Chelsea's corner as they try to take the lead here. And a confident clearance. Dembele. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Vieira. Now with Zambrotta. Vieira. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive, work harder to keep onside and be ready for the chance.
And the substitution will occur now. Toure. Cruyff. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left, and just one goal between the sides. Patrick Vieira. Ruud Gullit. So the final whistle now. It goes down as a victory for Chelsea, to the delight of their fans around the world.
Well, it could have gone either way, couldn't it? It was so competitive for much of the game, but they kept pushing, kept believing, and probably deserved the winner in the end. A great result.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid facing Real Madrid.
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And support available. Making sure nothing came of it. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, the ball goes out of play for what will be a goal kick. Dembele. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Chance for Dembele! And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Rijkaard. Top-class defending. Mateus Cunha. Roberto Carlos. Stam. On to Saka. Given away by Real Madrid. Dembele. Rudhulit. Nesta succeeded in carrying out his defensive chores. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. Mateus Cunha. David Beckham. And here's Cunha. And Dembele's given it away. Now with Alisson. Rudhulit. And Khan has it now. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. Plenty of support here. This could level it. Real Madrid trailing here, but this corner could be helpful to them. And alleviating the pressure. Interception to snuff out the danger. Is this the equaliser? And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Rafinha. Dembele on the ball. To put them ahead. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Error by the keeper might give them a chance. Dembele must take the lead here. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Fine build-up play. More fine build-up. And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be.
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Musiala. Gullit. Real Madrid have given us away. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. Still level. Will it be? Safely away. Cole Palmer. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Derby County, and they take on Real Madrid.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, this could be trouble. Oh, very poor free kick technique, you've got to say.
Well, I don't think he'll be taking the next free kick. There's one or two players that are particularly unhappy with him.
Rafinha. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. Park Ji-sung. Scholes. And on to Park. Park. This might get them in front. Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
Well, no danger now. Measured pass intended for Tim. Can they forge ahead? In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
When you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
One 0 then. John Barnes. This attack looks highly promising. Well, fine use of the ball. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Saka. And cleared away. Maybe dangerous here. Just the clearance that was called for. Victor Gyökeres. Cleared away by Stam. Barnes. Park. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
The first half here comes to an end. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. To take the lead, and a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Neto. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Safely away. Really clever pressing. And into the last 30 minutes now. And he's made headway. Superb chance. What a save. It was a fine challenge, but a corner given. Virgil van Dijk. Neto. Marcos Llorente. It's with Scholes. John Barnes. Gyökeres. Now with Gyökeres. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
And they will make the change now. Dembele. Mateus Cunha. Rafinha. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And not quite putting it where he wanted to.
Yeah, decent effort, but still plenty to play for here.
Park Ji-sung. Pedro Neto. Gyökeres. Neto. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid, and they face Fortuna Sittard.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Real chance. Now they can reorganise. Beckham. But I'm not sure everyone expected that sort of approach from there.
That was a really clean strike. Certainly a good effort.
A very timely interception. H2H. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Nesta. Well, the pass not finding its target. No, must take the lead here. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Rudi Völler. Really nice looking pass. Oh, big chance. And how about that for a save? Well, that was wasteful. Far too close to the keeper. Well, the half-time interval is fast approaching. Real Madrid leading. Stuart, your critique of their first half display.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Real Madrid have given us away. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Saka. Here's Rafinha. Ball played nicely. Oh, surely. Oh, a really confident stop in a challenging situation. Danger still on. The Merengues have lost the ball. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Clear deflection, and a corner now. And time for the change now. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Enzo Fernandez. Lampard with it. Fernandez. 10 minutes to go then. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. And they're making a change. Yapstam. H2H. On to Vitinha. Ferreira. On to Saka. And teammates around him. Can he finish them off? And the danger clear. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid up against Manchester United.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And he was being pressed, but did his job. Mickey van de Ven. Van de Ven. Rafinha. On to Guti. Dirk Kuyt. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Dembele. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper is happy to claim it. Rafinha. Mateus Cunha. Bullet has it. Here's Rafinha. An attack full of promise. Well, a really good run. Danger averted for now. The first half here comes to an end. So underway once more. No goals, no drama, to be honest, in the first half. Surely that situation will change. Can they carve out a chance? Chance here. Oh, snuffed out the threat. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Neto. Bobby Charlton. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Well, it could be on for him here. And snuffing out the danger. To take the lead, and there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded, and look at the celebrations.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So on they go again, and that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? Just 20 minutes remaining now. Neto. Possession and patience, the watchwords. And an opening! And it's in! A goal for Manchester United, who find themselves now level.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Safely away.
Well, this is going to be a frantic finish, and these Real fans are certainly playing their part.
Can they forge ahead? Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, let's take another look, and wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Guti. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going, and they eventually got their reward.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Mateus Cunha. And that's where to send it. Good technique displayed. Did well to clear it away. Oh, that's a magnificent volley! What a thumper! And far from simple to put it away, yet dispatched seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it.
Well, let's look at it again. What a volley this is. Perfect technique, great contact, and a wonderful goal.
One 0 then. Toni Kroos. Another perfect position to read it. And he's broken free. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
2-0 now, and back underway. Andrea Pirlo. Dembele. Pirlo. Now, Cruyff. And Stam got rid of it. Pirlo. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Must score! And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Dembele. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Might be a chance here. Well, the pressure was on, but the keeper stepped up to deal with it. Stam. And on to Zico. Just like that, they have the ball again. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And so the second half is underway. They took quite the thrashing in that first 45. Can they turn things around now? Zico. Toni Kroos. Dembele. Plenty of support here. Well, disappointing end to the move. Oh, big chance! Stam. Now with Kroos. Maldini. Zico. Paolo Maldini. Andrea Pirlo. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Maldini. Now with Ribéry. Promising possession, this. Bukayo Saka. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Chance for Dembele. Danger averted for now. Pirlo. Played over the top towards Ousmane Dembele. Saka. Dembele. Zico. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
That was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Manchester United taking on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Zico. Declan Rice. Encouraging stuff from United. Moving the ball nicely. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Yeah, not the clearance he was looking for. Just had to clear his lines there, and look at the result.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Dembele. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Alessandro Bastoni. It's a fine United move in the making. Well, it wasn't a high percentage chance to add to their advantage, but an opportunity nonetheless.
Well, that would have made it more comfortable, but it was a decent effort from there, I have to say.
Saka. Rudhurit. Will it be? And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Zico. United might be able to cash in. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Semenyo. Rafinha. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Vincent Kompany. Beckham. Declan Rice. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Can they forge ahead? And it took a touch off the defender, so it will be a corner. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Bullet. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Rudhulit. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Beckham. And nice vision. Can he give them the lead? Couldn't grab hold of it. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
30 minutes to go then. Declan Rice. Now with Beckham. Another good-looking attack. Well, still danger. Oh, and holds on to it this time.
Well, fantastic initial save, wasn't it? He deserved a bit of luck there.
Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. United have been getting two substitutes ready, and both will come on. And a confident clearance. Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
Alessandro Bastoni. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they'll get another chance. Maybe two.
This could square the game. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. That's a good-looking pass. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Nice, and they take on Real Madrid.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Ronaldo. Teammates available. Ronaldo. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, just look at the bend he puts on this. It's good technique and perfect placement. That's a top-quality finish.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? He's on the run. Opportunity. Super chance. He had to score, and he does.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Ronaldo. Dembele. He's in behind. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Zinedine Zidane. Oh, yes! He's going to be proud of that moment. What purity of strike. Caught it absolutely perfectly.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Carvajal. Now with Charlton. Ronaldo. And on to Charlton. Well, a really good run. And a fine reading of the situation. Tar. Zinedine Zidane. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. That shot had more than a bit of oomph behind it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He doesn't hit the target, but it was a very clean strike.
The first half here comes to an end. Well, it was a most enjoyable first half. What will the second half bring us? The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Sloppy, Carvajal. Well, it would have taken perfect technique from that sort of range, and that was less than perfect.
Not a good decision from him. That's a waste of possession there.
Rijkaard. Zinedine Zidane. Ronaldo. And that's where to send it. He's in with a chance. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Frank Rijkaard. Zinedine Zidane. And into the last 20 minutes. Bobby Charlton. Ronaldo on the ball. Ruud. Real Madrid have given us away. Ronaldo. Here's Carvajal. Can he find the right pass? And he did what he had to do defensively. This could be it! And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. So the current scoreline, 4-2. And they know they need to stop him. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.